How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and once again we've got some more X-Wing games for you. In fact, the final few games before the November lockdown. Today I've got Ben with me, all the way from Scotland.
Hello.
He's not from Scotland, but he's living in Scotland.
Yeah, miles away. Yeah, working up in Scotland, but locally from down south.
Somewhere I would like to go back to. Haven't been to Scotland for a couple of years now.
It's pretty cold up here at the moment, that's for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to anyone watching from Edinburgh. Great city. So today's game is the second tryout of the TIE Heavy. So today I'm playing Mad Bots, not his real name obviously, but our good friend didn't want his name out there for various reasons, and of course we respect that here on the channel. So first up, as we normally do, let's have a quick look at the lists. For those of you who saw the previous TIE Heavy list I played, this is a similar list with minor variation. At the top we've got Vader with concussion missiles, afterburners and passive sensors, and then we have Rampage with the target assist configuration and the sync laser cannons and the expert handling. And then of course, to fill them out, we've got Valen with a targeting computer and the ion limiter, and we have Night Beast also with a targeting computer.
Okay, and then so on Mac's side we've got quite a big Republic swarm here.
Oh yes.
Your classic Gold Squadron troopers, lots of them with homing missiles each. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've all got homing missiles and synchronized consoles. And then your classic Warthog. Warthog's such a good ship. Your support ship. Quite a few tools on that. Plo Koon, which is quite useful. He removes deplete and strain tokens, and can also repair face-up cards. And Clone Commander Cody, which I believe is the one that if he misses, he gets to put out strain tokens.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. And then, Warthog's so good. The fact that none of these ships can be PS killed, they'll always get to shoot, could prove quite nasty.
Yeah, definitely.
So a lot of ships, a lot of red dice, a lot of health to chew through. So it could be interesting.
A definite quantity over quality list,
yes.
I think.
Yeah, just pure guns and health on the board.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Interesting choice of the homing missiles.
Yeah, you don't see many of them. I think they have to be...
Yeah.
I think they work with a few things. They are a very specific card, I think. We'll see if they come into much use. You never know.
Yeah, the old classic, do you want to take 1 damage or do you want to risk it and let me chuck loads of dice at you?
Guaranteeing damage.
9 times out of 10, you're probably going to take the damage.
Yeah, guaranteeing damage is never a bad thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
sometimes, but it's the debate of, do you want potentially more hits, or do you want just to guarantee yourself a single hit? Sometimes one's good, sometimes the other is. So we shall see what happens. For those of you wondering, there's a slight change in normal format. As you can see, I have numbered each of the Torrent Starfighters, because when we were playing this, my beautiful coloured stickers have vanished and I still can't find them. So what I've done is I've numbered them all for you so you can see which one is which, and then I've matched that up to a fighter on the board, so you'll be able to follow easily who is what and where they are on the board at any one time.
So interesting, they're set on opposite sides of the boards. I'm going to see which of the two decides to cut in the middle, or they're both going to skirt around the edges. Really want to try and break up, as a Imperial player, try and break up this formation. Try and break up this big block of Gold Squadron troopers. If you can force them to break formation and go through the asteroids, pick them off.
Yeah, when you see a big block of 4 ships, whether even if it's droids, Trade Federation drones, or Gold Squadron troopers, anything in that number, when they're all blocked together, that is very scary. And if you think you can take one of those on with anything, you should be worried, because the only hope you've got is to break that up and try and pin one of them down one by one.
Yeah, and Darth Vader can see if he can do some work in this, get round to the sides or behind.
We'll see if he does more work than he did in the last game. Yeah. As we remember, he's got
potential to be quite strong in this match, because purely of the lack of shields that is on the Republic side. So getting those crits through is really going to hurt. I mean, he's only got 2 shields.
Well, there's only 2 shields on both teams, actually.
Well, that's true, yeah. So being able to pump out some crits.
Yes, the crits are going to go through and do some massive damage, should they do that. But yes, hopefully Vader will do some more shooting than he did in the previous game. As you may remember, he effectively skirted around the entire board till about the 8th turn or something. About halfway through the game, until we actually did anything. Just kept dodging and having a stroll.
Yeah, he was probably just sitting at the back, watching his young ones come through, training them up, making sure that they're doing their job.
Sounds very Vader-y, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll also potentially see some more action from Rampage. Still working out the kinks with the TIE Heavy, working out what exactly we need. I haven't actually tested the other pilot, Lytton Dry, or Dree.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of lists where he's like a 4 or a 3 of them. One of them including that pilot.
Yeah, apparently he's the top pilot.
Chunky list.
I had a cheeky look at the meta the other day for possibly a few ideas using the new stuff, but of course they haven't really been used to quite qualify for that yet. But out of the 2 TIE pilots, Lytton Dree is the more popular one apparently. So so maybe he's definitely got to be worth a try at least. Rampage, his ability is of course, after you execute a 3 to 4 maneuver, you may choose a ship in your turret arc at range 0 to 1. If you do, that ship gains 1 strain token or 2 strain tokens if you are damaged. So there we are.
That likes going fast.
So let's see if that actually happens, because I don't believe it did happen last game. I think the target assist triggered a lot more than Rampage's ability did.
Yeah, I mean, once Rampage gets sort of stuck in, being able to pull off those fast maneuvers, it'll be a bit more tricky.
Yeah, he is a TIE, and I think TIE you want to be fast.
Yeah.
majority of the time because they're not beefy. They haven't got much health. They're
So he's
more
deciding to
fast.
turn in now, I think. Probably see the whole the formation stay together. So he's got quite a nice line in between those. So he's picked his line in between the two gas clouds.
Yeah, he's been able to keep them in that formation without bumping, which is good. Many a game where that hasn't been the case for all of us. But it looks like we are heading towards a face-off finally. Potentially, those four could just charge straight up and go right for the big block of ties. But if we are smart, I think we will still attempt to peel them off into smaller chunks.
Interesting to see. He's got 2 charges on the homing missiles. To see whether he just uses his homing missiles on these ties.
Yeah. Maybe guarantee a couple of early damage is always good. So Night Beast there doing a blue maneuver and gaining his bonus focus action.
Quite close with the points. Night Beast is cheaper than any of the Gold Squadron troopers.
He is.
So if Night Beast can trade for one of the troopers, that'd be a good trade. And then Valen Ruler is only 1 point more expensive than one of the troopers.
My only worry is that the ion limiter override may or may not be the most useful of tie upgrades. I think it's quite situational, having tested it a couple of times. So I'm hoping we will see some, but it's very situational because you're more than likely to do a red maneuver, but you may or may not need to barrel roll. So Warthog attempted to target lock Night Beast, but he was way out, so had to target lock the gas cloud. Valen's up next, and he's doing a 3 forward right up to that gas cloud.
So there could be a chance here to get around the flank. So a barrel roll towards that left-hand edge.
Yeah.
Get around the side of them.
Yeah, you could either do a fairly aggressive.
There we go. That's decent. Yeah. You don't want to face these head on. You want to split them up, come around the sides.
Exactly. That was my thinking.
Far more maneuverable than. Rampage just coming straight in. Just clipped it, but I don't think
he did.
That's not an issue. He's not going to get any shots or get shots out this turn.
It looks like the closest ships are the Gold Squadron and Night Beast.
Yeah.
Valen is slightly more further forward, but I think he's going to be well away from the Gold Squad. Yeah.
Let's see if Vader's going to follow or if he's going to come around that opposite flank. And then really give the Republic list a difficult choice here of, right, you've got to split your forces up.
There we go. 5 straight.
Yeah.
Oh, and he fits.
Just fits.
That was good.
Ooh.
Again, I was kind of worried about that one.
So he has got afterrunners, so could boost. I don't know if that'll get him a range. Possibly not.
Just because of where Valen is, and Vader would end up on sort of the opposite side, so I would imagine not.
There's no point in wasting an afterburner, is there?
No, there isn't.
Okay, so I think only the front couple will have a shot here.
Yes, I think so.
So let's see if he chooses to go with that's the missiles. They require locks, don't they? The missiles.
They do.
Tiger locks, yeah.
So they're going to be primary shots here, both on Night Beast, I think.
Yeah.
So number 1.
2 hits.
Yes, 2.
Good start.
That's a lot of eyes.
Yeah. Gotta spend it.
You do, don't you?
Yeah. And then, yeah. I always say try and spend it while you've got it, because you never know.
Yeah, I agree.
Nothing
with
nothing worse than deciding to leave it, and then at the end you've had a token that you've not used.
Yeah. Same again though. Look, so many eyes, and we've spent the focus. That means one does go through.
Yeah, one's okay.
At the moment, yeah, I think
Just
so.
Normal hit, yeah.
And obviously, we're going to return fire. Oh, come on.
Oh, all the eyes.
Loads of eyes and not
eyes.
much paint. Well, that was paint. Eh?
Where's
All eyes and no damage.
Where's Perceptive Co-Pilot when you need it?
Exactly. Not that Night Beast can ever take it.
No.
But you do wish. And that's all the shots for
They'll
this
be
round.
pretty crammed in there if he was pretty crammed in that cockpit to squeeze in another one. Right.
So back to the dials for more fun.
Let's see. Does he go slow? He probably may want to go slow. So he's got real options. I'm guessing he'll probably still continue going forwards.
Yeah.
The question is, does he decide to use any of the front two to try and block the tie and possibly Rampage? I think, is it 4? Have they got 4 forwards?
They've got a red 4 straight.
Okay, so that would stress.
So maybe a 3 would still not be too bad. You got to remember that Rampage is a medium base.
You might see that he just decides to just want forward all the squad.
Quite possibly. It looks like he's the only thing he's got really to consider is you've got the 2 in the middle. What about Valen? And then of course what about Vader? Because Vader is probably the most dangerous. Next to Rampage is the most dangerous on the table.
You really don't want to let Vader get behind you, and he'll just sit behind them and just pumping those crits.
Yeah, an arc dodging Vader you just can't do anything about.
I mean, he could turn to the right into Vader. That could really upset things.
Take him head. Oh yeah, take him head on. That could be great.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of wide arcs there. Vader's got 85 points. Half points. You're looking at 40 odd points there. So
that would be a really interesting tactic, actually, if he decided to take all the list and just go right a little bit.
Yeah,
because and then take on Vader.
You'd probably assume that he might just decide to go forward. That's what you would probably think. But then if he decided to just mix it up and do a slightly different and just all turn into Vader.
Yeah, it's the safest option to sort of have the most coverage.
I mean, yeah, you're exposing all your sides, but do you really want to let Vader get behind you?
Yeah.
I just think he's just going for the one forwards. Okay.
Yeah, not breaking up the team just yet. Or if indeed at all.
Yeah.
That's a narrow miss again, so he still gets to focus.
Yeah. Interesting, he's decided to go for the focuses, so he's not... I think he's saving his missiles. Maybe wanted to use his missiles on a more juicier target, like Vader or something.
Yeah. And also, he's probably wondering exactly where I'm going to go, so trying to keep his options open.
Yeah. I just want to maybe just focus fire on this Rampage.
Yeah, Rampage would be a good target. I mean, he's only got 8 health, so that's 4 lots of 2, potentially 3. So if complete blank out could wipe him out, actually. So that is a threat to Rampage. The best tactic, I think, with the TIE Heavy if you've just got to sit there and take a lot of shots, is reinforce.
Yes, yeah, reinforce at the front. Ooh, right in there.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
But he still gets his focus, because that was a blue maneuver.
So
he can.
So is it barrel? Okay. Yeah, getting away from those range. Yeah, you don't want to be sat in those range ones.
Yeah.
Does that give him a shot? Yes, it should give him a shot, although obstructed, but...
Yeah, and he's going to have less shots back at him.
Yeah, you can't afford...
lost a hull already.
Yeah, you can't afford to sit in front of that firing squad.
No, definitely not.
And then next turn, and he's got the options. He can just cater and get behind these guys, or just bide his time and just come round that asteroid.
Yeah, indeed.
Break off, re-engage.
And Valen, he's coming in.
Nice, yeah.
As fast as possible with bank turn 3. He's definitely not going to get shot.
No, probably go for it. Would it be worthwhile to go for a target lock now? Grab a free target lock?
Yes, I think
Got
so.
targeting computer?
Yeah, right on the front one would be perfect, I think.
Yeah. Set up a target lock for this round or future rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going.
It's happening.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's the best situation. He's the closest, not through a gas cloud.
Great opportunity to do a hard one left next turn.
Yeah. He could go right in there as long as Night Beast got out of the way.
And then Rampage is just going to be like, right, I'm just going to take all the hits for you guys. I'm the bait.
Yeah.
Let's have it. Oh, okay.
I think this was a mistake for me.
3.
Because that 3 bank put him right out of arc. He didn't get to shoot. But I can tell you why that was. Is that gas cloud with the nice little target lock on it was just close enough to make me think I might hit that if I go straight. So I wanted to turn a little bit, but maybe the 3 turn was too hard.
At least with that position, you got an escape route next turn.
That's true.
I mean, going forwards is really going to hamper your next turn if you survive.
Yeah.
So you got escape route.
Yeah.
Sacrificing a shot, but.
And as I said, we're doing that tactic of reinforce the front. And I think most of those ships are in the front, if not all of them.
Yeah.
So
here comes Vader. Is he going to come
back
fast?
a little bit of damage?
I'm guessing. Yeah, he's coming in fast. He wants to get in. Yeah, he wants to get in.
Yeah, he does.
Don't leave me
now
out.
I think it's a perfect example of when I should use afterburners.
Yes. Should get into range 1.
Yeah. Yeah, little bank boost. Right in range 1.
Afterburners.
Not
Still got more
your action,
actions
so
to do. Could barrel roll to the right, to the left.
Yeah, barrel roll left, and you should. And Vader should be nicely out of arc.
Sneaky Vader.
Yeah, so he's target locked. Is he going to spend a force?
Yeah, I mean,
getting focus. And he's doing the link. Okay. So yeah, it's a linking instead of a separate force spend.
Yeah.
Also fairly reasonable, I think. Because there's plenty where you are, where Vader is, plenty of chance to do a nice blue and get out of there instead of wasting another force. He is in the front arc of Warthog, who is also reinforced. But let's see. So Vader, he gets 1 hit, 2 eyes, spend the target lock, gains us 1 more, spend the focus, and then make a crit.
Yep.
And we get
One of 8.
that's 1 of 8, yeah. So
2 hits.
down to 2. Reinforce takes it down to 1, so just the shield.
Reinforce working there.
Yeah, good use of reinforce there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we now have to see how many hits that Rampage can take.
Ooh, so
Might just be out
that
there.
no shot. Yeah, I think that's out. Okay, so that will save Rampage a bit.
Lucky boy, yeah. Next is Valen, and he's going to go into the number 1 gold squadron in front of him.
Yeah, makes sense. Not obstructed.
No. And that is
2 hits. One's a crit.
Yep, 1 crit and 1 hit.
Alright, now I gotta push these crits through.
Yep, so a crit goes through, and that is a disabled power regulator. So before he engages, he will gain an ion token, and because he's a small ship, that means he will be ionized.
Yes, that's pretty massive. Because that will really mess up his plans, his formation plans.
Yeah, so he's definitely have to go forward 1.
Yeah.
But the others, do they really want to? I'm not sure they do.
Yeah, well, they got those turnarounds, which are 2s, I think.
Yeah, they got 3 turnaround, and they've got talons as well.
The 2 talon, yeah.
Yes, they've got 3k and a 2 talon. That's it.
So you can see like 2 trying to talon roll to the right.
So here we go. Range 1 into Rampage. Spend the focus token, and we have 2 hits.
So interesting to see that on Warthog he's got his fire knocks at the front.
Yes.
So then fire convergence doesn't trigger?
No, it can't trigger because it's not in the same arc. Yeah.
I was surprised about that. I was surprised they're not using it as a support ship, having the arcs at the side. Because Plo Koon is also at the side as well.
Yeah. Yeah, his ability can always
that
trigger.
Fire convergence is really strong.
It is. So that takes us down 1 hull, which unfortunately was a direct hit, I'm afraid.
So he's taken 3 so far?
Yeah, so a big pardon. So we've had each one has taken down 1 hull because of the reinforce. And that is 1 more again.
Chipping away
1 each turn, so we are halved.
That reinforce.
It's really saving him, yeah.
Saved him a bit there, yeah.
So
that's a good escape for a Rampage.
Yeah, he's going
to take that amount of damage.
Hurting.
Yeah. Okay, so obstructed shot onto 3. Got focus. Got 2 hits.
Hit crit.
And you can change one of them.
Yeah, and he's fine because of the cloud, so no damage. What an interesting round.
Yeah.
I was worried about Rampage, got to be honest. Didn't think he'd come out of that one, so I think the fact he came out with 4 damage is actually pretty good, to be honest. So yeah,
and I think
number 1 is ionized.
Imperials have definitely got a strong position now because they can get behind and turn around and really mess up this swarm. Whereas, especially with that ioned gold squadron trooper, it's going to be a bit of a struggle.
Yeah. I mean, you've got 2 ties there on the side, whereas they are almost stuck in the middle of a multitude of ships. So
And although Rampage is essentially halved, he can break away from this now and essentially just shoot out of the back.
Yeah, he's definitely not out of it. So
No.
he's got plenty to give. Do a rotate action and fire at the back is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Will he? Although quite where he goes, I'm not quite sure. He's got a few places to
You've
end
got
up.
quite a few options. I mean, he could just go straight and just rotate. Probably look at coming around the back.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's quite good that he may not even need to go too fast, because what he could do, because Gold Squadron is 2, he's going to bump into him effectively. You can tell he's way too close to fully execute a 1 straight. So he won't get a focus action, but he could potentially just hang about and try and pick him off if he wanted to. The other question will be, how fast is Vader going to go to clear his stress?
Yeah, because I mean the Warthogs, they got a 0 stop.
Yeah, he could stay there and really mess with him. That might be a good move, actually.
Let's see what he's doing. Is he doing a KA? Gonna turn around? Okay.
That is a 3K.
Yeah.
From Gold Squadron 2.
Probably see the same again from. Okay, so this is just a 1 forwards.
Yeah,
Does it?
The Islands guy.
Can be close.
Yeah, he's definitely going to hit that. Right into Rampage. Hello, my friend.
Munch, munch.
I will eat you for dinner.
Especially if is it Valen? Valen can do a hard 1 left.
Yeah, Valen could just hard 1 left and then rip
into him. Oh.
Although maybe not such a good
That's
idea.
going to be a block.
Ooh.
Okay, so now he's having to split up his formation.
Yeah, so that's a bump into Night Beast from number 3.
But then essentially that could bump Valen's 1 hard.
I can see what the plan is.
Yeah, I think he might be trying to predict where Rampage is going and just focus on Rampage. Thinking that Rampage is going to boost the shoot off forwards.
Getting ready to roll some dice, it seems.
Yeah. Warthog. Is Warthog going to do a hard turn to the left as well?
Yeah. 4K from Night Beast.
Yeah.
I think he should be out of arc there, especially from from the back one.
I'm getting shot.
And then Warthog next.
I think a Warthog will just turn left in.
Turn left or stay where he is, I think. If he stays where he is, that's going to really mess up Vader.
The only thing with staying where he is he's stressing himself. He's probably not going to get shot. And again, his arcs are not in the position where he needs to support his ships. So now he can support his ships with fire convergence.
Yes. Oh, he fits. So no bump. That's pretty good. Okay, yes, he did land on the cloud.
Going for the kill on Rampage.
Which is not a bad move, because if you have focused fire on one ship, just picking it off is a good tactic.
Yeah, I think that's the same as a trooper. You need to kill a full trooper and half another one.
Yeah. Valen, he's just going all the way as well. Is it a K or is it a straight?
Decided not to do the 1 hard. Which is probably the best now.
No, he's staying straight. Okay.
Yeah,
interesting.
He's just bugging out and resetting.
Yeah, he can go round, I suppose. That's not a bad move either.
Leave
Just
a
means he
room.
won't shoot this round.
Right. Let's
And
see what
evade.
Rampage is doing. Rampage needs to go. Yeah, he's going fast. Gonna go fast.
Yeah. Good boy. It's a 4
So-
straight.
Of course, expert handling. Yes, expert handling could barrel roll.
Yeah.
Probably not. It's going to be tight on the left hand side.
Yeah, I wouldn't barrel roll with
No,
no
I'd probably
beast
just
there.
rotate. I mean, Rampage is going to go down. I think you just got to get some damage in.
He's got at least 2 shots coming into him, maybe 3. So we are rotating
Yeah.
the in-game arc and the nice model spin as well.
Gotta love that.
I do like
Spinning
that,
gun.
yeah.
Yeah, that is good.
And that just leaves Vader.
Well, Vader's got all the space that he needs now.
He's got all the space, but he's got all the stress. So how fast is he going to go?
You could quite easily get past Warthog's rear arc.
Yeah. So 1 bank, not going to clear it. He could have done a 2. That would also have been blue, so maybe that would have just been a little bit further. He can action.
Number 1.
I would take a focus here best.
Yeah, interesting to see if he's going to go for the support ship, continue working on him, or try and pick off one of these.
Yeah, so he's reacquiring his lock.
Yeah, going for the support ship.
Spending the force by the looks of things. And there's the focus. For both defensive and offensive purposes. And that's definitely going to be a range 1 into Warthog. I'm just thinking, this is a list that I would love to one day defeat by destroying Warthog really early on. Because if you do that, you nerf the entire list.
Yeah, Warthog goes down, the list is really going to struggle.
Yeah, because you lose that ability.
I mean, you still got a lot of guns and health on the board, but so
2 crits and a hit.
Yep. Nice.
And a whole lot of nothing. So that's a shield and 3 hull. That's 3 hull because of the fuel leak.
Ouch.
So the fuel leak triggers, and then the next crit just makes it worse. That's why there's 3 in total. So a very nasty shot there. Now,
right.
Rampage.
So Rampage. No, probably just continue focus fire on trying to take Warthog down.
He could do. He's able to get his target assist, so 2 calculate tokens, because he's got a plethora of ships there to make that trigger.
Being able to kill Warthog would be massive, because then you'd lose the ability to not be PS killed.
Yeah.
And you can start picking off these ships without them returning fire.
It might have been a good tactic, but what's worrying is that there's so many ships in his arc, so he might want to try and pick one of those off. I would either, looking back at it, I'd either go for Warthog or the number 3 there. And the reason being is number 4 has got gas cloud in front of him, so his closest point.
I mean, has 3 got a focus token? Can't see.
No, because he bumped into Night
Okay,
Beast.
so you need to try and take tokens off. No,
Yeah,
I'd probably go for Warthog. Try and.
So he's gone into.
Fire on Warthog.
He's gone into gold number 3, and he has whittled him down 1 hull. Now, choices for Warthog. Does he go out the front or does he go for Vader out the back? I think he's going for Vader. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going for Vader.
That's 2. And that is also 2.
Interesting.
So, safe. Vader is safe.
However, his clone Commander Cody kicks in.
Yeah, so he gains a strain.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a strain!
Which, yeah, it doesn't bother Vader, really.
Not really. By the time he
if the rest of the ships were then shooting
by the time he gets to it, it's going to be gone.
Yeah, that would be lethal.
Rest of the gold squad, they're going to rip into Rampage.
Some blanks.
Yeah.
Fire convergence. There we go.
Yes, there we go.
He's got it triggered. Yeah.
So one more. That was a bit unfortunate. Fire conversion still got nothing. Gold 2 going into
in there.
Yeah.
Still got all his homing missiles.
He does.
And
now we have Night Beast shooting at the number 3.
Thing is, once you get tangled up like this, it's very hard to then get into that range to be able to use the homing missiles.
Yeah, it is.
You do want to use them in the approach and get them fired off.
You can just see that all the Republic ships are in the middle.
Yeah, you just get tangled up. And it becomes so difficult to then be able to fire off these missiles, and then it's a whole lot of points that you spend.
That's exactly what's happened here.
Not being able to use. That's one of the things I used to do a lot when I was flying the Fang fighters, because you always want to get into range 1. If I see your opponent's got missiles, just try and stay close to them and stop them ever getting off those missiles.
Yeah.
Well, the missiles that require the range 2 to 3.
That's it. Yeah. If you can just stop them firing their dangerous weaponry, you're going to be so much better for it.
So, Rampage survived.
Yeah. So Rampage is still alive.
Holding on.
I've got to be honest, pretty much thanks to that gas cloud, because he was able to evade from number 4.
And the fact that he's got to spend another turn to try and kill Rampage is pretty massive. So that's shots that could go into something else. So yeah, 8 health is just a surprising lot to get through.
Yeah, he's really struggling to.
Yeah, I mean they're easy. They're easy to damage, but 8 health is a lot. It's a lot of shots.
Yeah, he did really well in the first round of combat the second round of combat with Rampage, but now he's struggling to pin him down again, even though he's not reinforced. And now the only ship that's not facing the right way is Valen. So Valen's the only one who needs to get back into combat. The others are all just need to stick behind.
So now we've got... Oh, would that fit? Just wondering, at number 4, the gold of Warthog, if he can do a straight over Warthog and block up Vader.
That would be fun.
Get in that space where Vader and the Gold Trooper is.
Yeah, that would take up Vader's space and stop him going anywhere.
Yeah.
And Gold Squadron number 1 does a 2 Talon roll to the left, which puts him right behind that gas cloud. Nicely covered, but he's not going to be able to avoid it next turn. So that looks like a K turn to me.
Yeah.
It's not? No, okay.
No, okay. He
Play it that way.
Could have made a little kill box for Vader.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And now where is this guy going?
A bit hampered with this gas cloud.
Yeah, he's definitely going over it.
There's no real way around that.
He's trying to get something onto Rampage, though. That's what he's trying to do.
Maybe if he thinks Rampage is going to turn to the right. I mean, Rampage... Yeah.
There's space for him to do it, so yeah.
Yeah. I think Rampage would be... Better move would be just to go to the left.
Yeah, 100%.
Here we go. So this is the move I was on about. Yeah, that's
yeah. So he's going straight through Warthog.
Yeah, really good move.
Attempting to block Vader.
Really blocks because Vader is probably just gonna want to do slow maneuvers. He just wants to try and keep behind these guys as much as possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, really good move.
Now, depending on where Warthog is,
Gold Squadron Troopers doing what they do best. Just great at blocking.
That's it.
Anyway.
Night Beast next. Now, I'm not sure what he's actually going to do because he's now got a couple of ships in his path.
You're gonna hard.
Maybe he'll just run into one of those ships. I think.
Okay, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, 2 forwards.
Yeah, he is. So he was so attempting to get his bonus focus, but instead
is that an action?
It's after you fully execute. So.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't have got it. Yeah.
No. So it's a bonus ability, but unfortunately it doesn't trigger.
Yeah.
So no actions for Night Beast.
Valen Ruler. Is he going to hard turn in? Or K-turn?
I think a hard one would be perfect for Valen. Warthog is only doing a 1 forward.
Yeah.
Is nice and safe. And he looks like he is going to... I think I'd reinforce still, but...
Or it could even... Well, if he thinks he can get Rampage, he could
he's reinforcing the rear. Okay.
He could go for the target lock and try and fire off a home missile, but I think Rampage is going to be away.
Well, he's scared of Vader, you can see, so he's reinforced the rear to nerf some damage from Vader.
Nice. I think he's got a shot. Yeah, he's got a shot there.
Oh yeah, looks like it. I think he's just nicely got a corner there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could barrel to guarantee yourself in, but it's not worth it.
I think he's in. No.
Yeah, if he's in, it's not worth it.
They could take a focus or a target lock.
I think anything would be great. The thing with Vader
go for the target lock.
Yeah.
Choose violence.
The thing you can do with Valen is you can start in your action step taking an evade and some defensive tokens, and then when he's shot and his bonus actions trigger, you can then take your offensive. He is. He's not being shot.
He's not being shot at. Rampage lives.
Hooray! And you're going to die, Gold Squadron. Probably.
Nothing worse than a ship that's only got a couple of health left and he just disappears and breaks free when you could have killed him.
What is it that always happens?
So many times.
The basic ties always survive last. That's just the rule.
Yeah.
When they're the last on the board, they become force sensitive and just the dice go for them.
Unsung heroes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So here we go. Good block.
Beautifully done.
Yep. Luckily, Vader's not getting many shots back.
No.
But still, denying him those actions will help Warthog massively.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's just going to be the one at the top and Warthog as well.
Is that range one?
I think it's just out. It looks just out to me. So Vader first.
Has he still got the lock? No. Oh, he has.
He does have a lock, yeah.
Yep.
So that's now gone. And he only has not that much.
Is that eyeball? That's a lot of eyeballs.
It does look like eyes. But this was probably my best move, and I'll tell you why. I only spend one force to get one hit. And I'll tell you why. Because he was reinforced, and whether or not he dodged it...
Yeah, that's true.
He'll get hit. Well, actually, no. If he dodged it, then he'd get nothing. If he didn't dodge it, it would be 1. If I'd spent another force and done 2 hits, the reinforced have still taken it down to 1. So it wasn't worth the extra spend. No.
And you get that force back.
Yeah. So that was probably my best move. I'm calling it there, my best move of the game. Now, Rampage, he's only got number 3. Of course, he gets his
he's only got
target assist, so he gets a calculate. Spend the calculate for 2.
Okay, so it'll be evading at least one of these.
Yep, he is indeed, with spending the focus, and he takes a crit. And I will tell you, it's a damage sensor.
Damage sensor, not the end of the world for them.
Yeah, can still focus.
Just means they can't do their barrel rolls.
Can't barrel roll, can't target lock, can focus. Warthog now shoots Vader and gets nothing, unfortunately.
Nothing.
That was very lucky. Valen's now going into Gold Squadron at range 1. Definitely.
He's got a target lock.
He has. They both got target lock on each other, I think.
Oh, evade.
Yeah, so his bonus action triggered there. It was basically
after he defends, isn't it? He gets a.
Oh yes, no, that was from Vader. So because Vader is range 1,
because Vader defended, action. He gets yes, which has set him up nicely for the exchange.
Yes, it has. So he gets a hit. And yeah, that's more than you need. So he's safe. Now he's going to return fire.
He is in arc of Warthog.
Yeah, not.
Not
Valen.
Yeah, Valen's not in arc.
So yeah, spend the evade. What a great spend of the evade. He's safe. And now, Gold Squadron number 1 is going to shoot Night Beast from behind that gas cloud.
Night Beast.
And
gas cloud.
Flipping it, that gas cloud actually saved him.
Yeah.
So no damage again. And just leaves Night Beast to shoot. I'd go range 1 into Warthog. But if you roll absolutely nothing, then it makes no difference, does it?
Scare tactics.
Yeah. So 2 blanks and I gets him nothing, which is a bit unfortunate. So that is the end of the round. Seems quite level at the moment, I've got to be honest. I mean, currently,
it's
I'm
still
ahead,
quite.
but it's close.
Still close.
It's close. Just needs a decent shot into Night Beast, and he will go down. That will be a big pointer. The fact
Rampage
that Vader was nerfed by that because he was bumped, that's also saved a bit of damage there. Warthog is a stunned pilot from the previous crit. He doesn't want to go over any obstacles. He might want a hard 2 to get away from that gas cloud. But so might the Gold Squadron actually. because then all of them could get their arcs onto Rampage.
The Gold Squadron Troopers have got a hard 2. They haven't got a hard 1, have they?
They have got a red hard 1.
Oh, okay, red hard 1. Okay.
So they could hard 1, but that might be unnecessary stress. I don't see why a hard 2 wouldn't be ample at this point.
Just thinking if he kills Rampage, that'd be very close on points.
I think they really want to kill Rampage. I mean, he's on 3 now, so that would certainly really help them.
Or killing Nightbeast. I mean, Nightbeast is...
Nightbeast hurting. I think that a Gold Squadron that's next to Vader could turn in a lot more easily and get Rampage.
Yeah.
Whereas I think these two down here are going to have to do a hard turn.
They'll have to do a hard turn. I mean, they could do
the Talon. That might
the
help.
Talon roll. That would be.
Well, there you go. There
That
it
would
is.
probably be better. Yes. Yeah.
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
So he's definitely going to have arc on Rampage.
Because a hard turn, a Rampage would just shoot past their arcs.
Yeah, he would.
Very fast.
Oh, this is looking good. Looks like he's getting cornered. So he's got one behind him, and he's got one in front of him now. This is looking out to be quite a juicy round.
I think ideally he would be regretting not killing Rampage the turn before, but
I think this is going to be a cracking turn. He's got... I'd really struggle to see where Rampage can go at the moment. He could... Possibly his best option is to do a shorter turn, or maybe... Actually, no, to attempt to bank 3, but he may not... He might go off the board. But that would get him out of as much arcs as possible. I worry if he takes on that Gold Squadron head-on with like a hard turn, he's going to bump into him, and that will absolutely tear him to shreds.
So we've got a nice little box set up.
Yeah, they're all on him.
They're smelling blood.
Going over the
there isn't,
gas
I
cloud.
don't think there's any room for
it.
I don't think there's any room for Warthog to get in there. So if Warthog just goes as fast as he can round to the left, banks to the left.
Nightbeast is still bumping, so he's not going very far.
So if Warthog could do something like a 3 left or a 2 soft left, rotate his arc.
Yeah, bank turn and then rotate his. That'd be perfect.
There we go. And then rotate his arc, possibly. Because then he can get a range 1 shot on Nightbeast.
Yeah.
Potentially kill Nightbeast. Yeah, I would rotate,
Perfect. There you go.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Good move. Yeah.
Try and wipe him out.
Yeah. I mean, you essentially got 2 shots onto Nightbeast.
Okay, Valen's K turning, I think.
Yeah.
Valen's K turning.
Why not?
We could use his ion limiter, but it's not really worth it.
So ion limiter allows him to...
So he could barrel roll even though he's stressed.
Yeah, no, I don't think he needs to.
He doesn't, that's the thing.
So, Darth Vader. Nice
Darth Vader. Well, Rampage.
Oh, Rampage.
I forgot about
Oh,
well, let's see
Rampage
if he
is like right. If I'm going down, I'm going to cause as much
a true Imperial
destruction as possible.
Oh wow!
Go down in a blaze of glory.
That's nicely done. Now he wants to rotate.
I tell you what, if Rampage would have had a bomb.
Oh, do you know what? Cheeky bomb would have been perfect there.
Yes. Go out in a blaze of glory.
He's going to range 1 that Gold Squadron and absolutely smash him to shreds. Now, where is Senor Vader?
Still in the merciless pursuit of giving Warthog a bad time.
Yeah, so he's actually out of arc of one of the Gold Squadron troopers, so he's only going to get at most 3 hits, 3 shots into him, maybe 4. But I don't think Warthog's going to miss a chance to range 1 Night Beast.
No, I don't. You're not going to kill unless you get an interesting crit train going through us. I don't think you're going to kill Warthog this turn.
I think the likeliness is he might die. Unless he wipes out one of those gold squads. Just a straight one. Okay.
No room for the barrel roll, so it's probably just reacquire the lock.
Yeah, he might not have it. Definitely have Warthog.
I think he spent it on the last turn.
Yeah, no, he could go into Warthog. But I think the thought here is, okay, we're going for the gold squad in the hope that we're in arc. I think the logic is, now I think about it, is that if we can wipe out the gold squadron trooper.
Yeah, but the only thing is, the gold squadron trooper can't be PS killed. So it'll still get to shoot. This is why you need it. Yeah, you really need the strength of Warthog. Let's see if you can take Warthog down. Yeah, these guys still get to shoot. So even if, for example, Rampage was to kill number 2 would still shoot back.
True. Yeah.
That Warthog ability is so strong.
And he's nearly dead as well, so maybe I should have target locked him and gone for him instead.
But then I'm in a range 1. Shot.
It's very hard to ignore a range 1. It's got to be said. It's like chocolate cake. You just have to eat it. You know, if it's there, you kind of have to go.
I'm sure Darth Vader is partial to a bit of chocolate cake.
I bet he missed it after he had to be confined to that suit. I bet he missed, do you know what? I miss a bit of chocolate cake.
His cantina keeps getting blown up.
Could I have the penne alla arrabbiata? But you'll need a tray.
Yeah, but the food is hot.
I will track you with the tray. And my spaghetti alla carbonara. Oh, anyway, yes, that is plenty of shots. That is 3 crits and 1 hit.
Holy moly.
So that's going to really hurt. He only got 1 evade.
Ouch.
Yes. And it's a fuel leak. It's another fuel leak, so ouch.
He's going to run out of fuel.
He's dead. That fuel leak's wiped him out.
Oof. But Warthog has saved him. Says, wow.
He said, I hacked you with my tray and you died. You should have eaten the spaghetti alla carbonara. Well, I dropped a dice.
Oh.
Don't look at my ass, folks. Don't look at my ass.
This is Rampage. This is Rampage, isn't it?
Yeah, Rampage range 1 into Gold Squad. Rampage. So spend the calculate for 3.
It's a great name. Rampage. I like it. It's just pure violence.
Yes. Very Empire.
Yeah.
1 evade. So 2 halt. -2 onto the Gold Squad. And he gets a damaged engine. For those hard turns, a little bit more difficult.
Can he take out Night Beast? He's going for Night Beast.
Yeah.
He needs to get some. Yeah. He needs to get some points.
That's a whole lot of nothing. That's a whole lot of nothing. He's dead.
Oh, Night Beast. However, it's the cheapest ship on the board.
He is.
So
the Night Beast has ceased to be. He's expired and gone to meet his maker. He is an ex-TIE fighter.
He's probably going to wish he joined the TIE Brute Academy.
Quite possibly, yes. Bit safer in one of those.
Yeah. They last a bit longer.
Yeah. Now, Vaden's going to fire into Gold Squadron 2 as well. Help out Rampage.
3 left.
Oh, that's only one. That's a bit unfortunate. But it goes through, so another damage. Just leaves all the Gold Squadrons to do their thing, including the one that's dead. Because, of course, he doesn't leave until the end of the phase, thanks to Warthog.
So I haven't seen any synchronized console usage yet.
Haven't seen much target locking at all.
No. It's because it's all been so close.
It has. It gets a reroll from the fire convergence.
And when it gets that close and your ships are shooting last, a lot of the times you just tend to grab the focus.
Yes, cloud
As
saved
some
in
sort
there.
of defense.
And now, oh dear. That's nothing, so we want to fire converge again.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Better. So another
2 for 1 means 1 more damage.
He's still going.
He's still there, somehow
Rampage
he's still
is
there.
still going.
Why won't you die?
Right, we've got 9 minutes. Can Rampage survive 9 minutes? It's the new poll.
You kind of want him to now, don't you? Just be hilarious.
Vote
Final
yes or
gold
no.
squad. 1 hit, 1 evade, nothing. And of course the last one's out of
Promotion.
arc, so no shots.
Promotion for Rampage if he can survive 9 minutes.
You do wonder what actually that would be a great sketch. What happens when a TIE fighter pilot survives a battle?
Yeah.
You have now become a major. Oh, I've just left the academy. Yes, but you were the only one who survived, which means you are now the most senior officer. Thank you very much. Also, have you noticed that all the Imperial officers have English accents, but all the TIE fighter and the Stormtroopers have American accents? So when they eventually do get promoted, do they somehow lose their accent?
Interesting. Yeah. Become neutral.
Yes, then they get promoted and they have to wear the grey uniform. I was born in Ohio, but I have to talk like this now. I'm from New York City, but now I'm an officer and a gentleman. I must talk like I'm from Berkshire.
It could be a Brummy.
So many they should do that. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm from
Stormtroopers
Birmingham, I'm from Birmingham.
with Brummy accents and Liverpool accents.
I'm from Birmingham and I serve the Empire.
Darth Vader just won't be the same.
That was rubbish.
Darth Vader just won't be the same, would he, if he had a strong, thick accent.
Well, technically he did. David Prowse had a really thick accent, but
well, he was from
wouldn't have worked if he-
Bristol.
he had a Bristol accent. He talked like that.
Yeah.
You're part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
I want to go home and play on my tractor.
Kind of makes sense that James Earl Jones did dub him.
Right, the pursuit to kill. So this whole game has pretty much been, can I kill Rampage?
It has.
Well, with the exception of Night Beast taking an unfortunate smacking in the middle of this pursuit on Rampage, but
That's it. Night Beast is dead. Rampage is on 2 health.
Vader's loving this. Vader's loving this. He's like, right, Rampage, just do whatever you have to. Just allow me the space and freedom.
Freedom. Where is Warthog
I
gonna?
think this
Oh,
might
they're all
be
coming in now. They are.
I think this finally might be the turn, Rampage. Now, all of a sudden, you really want a bomb on Rampage.
Oh, I'd love to just drop a proton bomb right there.
There's some clusters or something.
No, definitely a proton bomb because it'd be crit, crit, crit on all of them. No shields. Perfect.
Drop a bomb and off you go.
Because the one thing I love about proton bombs is you just guarantee a crit. It would go right on all of those three. It'd be perfect.
Used to be really bad in version 1 because it ignored shields.
Did it?
Yeah. So it just it didn't matter how many shields you had, you just straight away got dealt a face-up damage card through shields.
That's brutal.
And it was a bit broken, so they
yes, it definitely was. It's definitely better now that it's just a crit. And
because you used to just go around and just proton bomb people, and you'd end up dying and still have loads of shields left.
Yeah. Well, what we're doing that's a 3 Talon. That is.
If I'm going to go down, I'm going to face the enemy going down.
Yeah, important thing to remember, if you have a medium ship, then you can still adjust with barrel roll rules, but it's from the middle line to the end of the template. You can't go from the end of the base. There's a key rule there.
That was quite a big adjustment if you do that.
Yeah, it will be a big difference. So I understand why that's the rule. That it's only from the middle line to the end of the template, not the end of the base.
Right.
So Senor Vader, where's he going to go? I think he should go
just a nice
3 hard. I'm going to say 3 hard.
Yeah, 3 hards, and that'll give him afterburners if he needs it. Probably doesn't need it.
No, I don't think he would. But yeah, 3 hard.
Could 3 hard and barrel roll to the right.
3 hard. And you could just barrel roll to get out of arcs.
Yeah, or I could just.
Or we could just range 1 war.
I mean, he's still full health.
Yeah.
Still got all the force he needs.
He's not worried, is he?
Yeah.
But no, he could just take out.
Oh, he's going for the. Okay.
Going to arc dodge, at least attempt to.
See if it fits. Oh, that's touch and go whether he's got out of that.
No, I don't think he has.
No.
I'd say no. Target locking the gold squad.
Yeah, that's goodbye gold squadron.
He's just willing them down, isn't he? Number 3 is on 2 health, so I think he's dead. Spend another force for a focus. Very dead.
All the violence in the world.
Yeah. That is 3 hits and a crit.
Wow.
So,
yep. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Gold Squadron.
Stays on the board though.
Stays on to do his stuff, yes.
Still gets a shot. Has he got anyone in? No, well, he's got
Vader.
Yeah, he's got Valen if he needs to.
I would say Valen's also just in range.
Right.
Now, Rampage.
Rampage. Can he get more damage on before he goes down?
So he's going for number 3.
He goes down B,
which is really the best bet. He could take on 4, I think.
Number 2. So number 2's got no tokens and got 2 health left.
Yeah, number 2, sorry. Number 2 is the most damaged, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm just working out.
Yeah, just
what's the most damaged. So I go for the most damaged one, obviously.
Number
Start
2.
Thinking. Here we go.
Boom, boom, boom. That's some pink.
That's 3 hits. That's a goner. And he's dead.
Oh, that's an evader and rival. Yeah, he's gone. Still gets to shoot back, but yep. Rampage has taken out another.
Now, who's going to get shot next? Warthog can't shoot Rampage, so it's going to be Vader or Valen. So range 1.
Yeah, it's probably a bit.
I'd go for Vader. I think he's going for Valen.
You could focus fire Valen. Because you only need one more hit on Rampage, and then so you can use number 2 to try and kill Rampage, and then the rest of the guys could then all shoot Valen.
I think Valen's an easier kill, so that's maybe why he's gone for Valen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to do a huge amount of damage to Vader. And it also strips. You could try and strip the focus token off of. So he's got the string.
Yeah, no, he managed to dodge that one fine. So.
Oh yeah, but
only triggers.
Only be rolling 2 dice next time.
Indeed. Now, Valen gets a whole lot of nothing, so he spends a target lock. That's 1 crit, and that's 1 evade, so still no damage.
Right, see what response. Resistance
just leaves the gold squad now.
Public.
Yeah, we have got Vader, so he could go.
See, I'd probably start off with number 2 first.
Yeah.
To see if you can kill Brute, and then see what shots you've got left available.
That's possibly a way to do it. Whether or not that's what happens.
Yeah, because the last thing you want is you want to take out Rampage first.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave it till like 1 ship, and then all of a sudden you just miss with that 1 ship, and then Rampage is still alive.
Exactly. So this is Vader's shot at the moment. So 2 hits and only 1 evade. So Vader's lost a shield.
Ooh, that's going to upset Vader.
Yeah, his perfect score, and he's lost a shield. Not as if he's costing any points now of damage.
Ship.
Right, and now these last 2 they're going to pick off Rampage. Can they do it?
It'd be funny if Rampage survives this. To survive the whole match. Can he do it?
Well, he's spending a homing missile charge. Okay.
Did he get a lock then?
He has. He's got a couple of locks on him. Bonus action. So yeah, that's 1 more damage from the homing missile. Just taking the 1. He only needs 1 left. And he's doing it again, I think. But this time we're rolling for it.
All of this. Yeah.
I think he's dead. That's definitely enough to kill him.
R.I.P. Rampage.
He's dead.
You did your job.
It was worth rolling for it because he was more likely to survive, but he did not. He is gone.
How many shots did it take to kill him?
About 3,000, it seems. But he finally died.
I think had he killed him, even in that first engagement, or especially the second engagement, could have changed things.
Oh, 100%.
A lot, because he just spent the entire game now having to try and kill him.
Yeah, no, that
just freed up Vader to do.
He just
Vader
hung
horrible.
in there, and it was great. But that is it. That is the end of the game, and the final score is 130 to 79 in favour of the Empire. And I tell you, that was a tense game.
Yeah, it was good.
I thoroughly enjoyed playing that one. That's got to be said. It was fantastic. And for Rampage to survive that long, I was really impressed. Still didn't get to use his ability, though.
Yeah.
Seems a hard one to trigger, actually.
Yeah, I can't imagine that trigger him very much. Maybe on the initial turn-in engagement, but apart from that...
It does seem really easy to trigger, but in practice, I haven't yet triggered it in a game.
Yeah.
Having said that, I've only played 2 games with him. And then we had lockdown, so... But that is how it goes.
Whole lot of missiles didn't get used.
No, homing missiles was an interesting choice.
Yeah. I think...
Yeah.
So instead of having all homing missiles, maybe have a few, like, range 1 missiles. So have some clusters or some concussion missiles.
Yeah, I think clusters would have been a better decision.
Yeah. Because with clusters, it's like an anti-swarm sort of.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That would be good against if you fight against separatists.
Yeah, they're really good against the droids. The one other thing I like about cluster missiles is even if you don't have another ship that's in arc, so you can do the bonus shot. Normally, you've got a ship that's only a 2 attack, a basic attack.
Yeah. I mean,
But
cluster
even
missiles
then,
is essentially just giving you. It's just essentially giving you 3 dice. The bonus attack is just nicety. But you're essentially paying. It's like the barrage rockets.
Yes, exactly.
You just paying for 3 dice.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Any more attack dice is always great. So yes, I think that's perfect.
How many times have you used concussion missiles on Darth Vader?
In this list, none. So I think it's a card that needs to go and be reinvested.
Yeah, I just wondered if you've managed to proc it on something else.
Yeah, I would take it out and now put a force upgrade on there. But the thing with it, when you test a list, and this is advice to everybody, if you test a list, you can never go on the merits of just 1 game. It's got to be 2 minimum at best 3, because you need to work out whether it was you lost because of luck or that didn't work because of just the situation of where things were. So you need to play a couple of times before you think, right, then I'll take that out and put something else in. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, for example, the homing missiles. I mean, yes, he's not used them. He's not got to use them in this scenario. But having played again, he might have had a situation where he's been able to use them. It's just a lot of stuff is situational.
Yeah,
and you will find that you'll get matches where you've had upgrades that you haven't been able to use, but then in other matches they've been absolutely crucial.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So
it's quite easy to get hung up on this. So I'm taking it out. Well, actually, play some more games and make a tally of how many times you've actually used it.
Yes. Anyway, guys, that is the end of today's video. I want to say thank you to Ben for joining me via the internet from Scotland. Hoping he'll be back soon. I want to thank all of you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. A lot of you are watching and enjoying the videos and yet haven't clicked on that subscribe button, so I urge you guys to click on the button and click on that bell so you can see when new stuff comes out, and I promise that new stuff will be coming soon. Thank you all so much for watching and see you soon.